Med, what was different defensively between the first half and the second half? Was it an X's and O's thing, or was it kind of a more locked in?
I think just more locked in. Coach emphasized he wanted more stops. They were shooting 50% at halftime, so we just focus on getting that down and playing more of a Washington game. We play a St. Louis and Washington game. I think from now on, and even in practice, so we asked ourselves, are we St. Louis or are we Washington? So we just played like we was Washington, I think, in the second half, defensive-wise.
What did you guys learn about yourselves as a team from the trip to New York?
As a team, that we know we have to be all in it. We know that some of us can't be away, or all of us can't be away. All of us got to be in and locked in defensively. We got to know that we got to make teams. We got to make teams work a lot harder on the offensive end, and on their defensive end, we can shoot whenever we want. We need to get good and perfect shots every time. So that's what I think we learned.
All right. Good. What was the difference between the first half and the second half out there defensively?
I think it took us a little bit of time to plug in, spark up on defensive end. We don't have any problem scoring the ball. We just have to learn how to have the same intensity on defensive end in both halves. We kind of showed glimpses of the St. Louis game in the first half, and then we faded over to Washington in the second half. It's just something that we need to learn from. I think we're going to do a good job of that.
Was it a tough transition going from a team like the Citadel that wants 100 possessions in a game to a team like St. Louis that only wants maybe 65 or 70 possessions in a game?
I think their scouting report was really good. They took it down late into the shot clock, so if you made a mistake, it was kind of hard to overcome. And, they're a pretty good team. It's something that we learned from. We bounced back against Washington. I just think overall we just got to keep learning and pushing forward and getting better.
What did you guys learn about yourselves as a team from that trip to New York facing better competition?
It's not the way we wanted to lose. We never want to lose like that again. We respect losing in that sense, just a term of a loss, but we never want to lose that way. Personally, I think we learned a lot, and I think we got done a lot better. And I mean, I'm not going to make excuses. We just didn't have our night, and they had their night, so it's just what we learned from it.
All right, thanks. Justin, after going 10 of 15 against Washington, I think you were 11 of 13 tonight. Have you ever had back-to-back shooting games like that before?
I have not. All the way to my freshman year, I have not. It's always been like a big game and they go down, but I'm happy it's going up. Hopefully it keeps there.
What have you guys learned about yourselves, maybe from the St. Louis game through tonight that maybe you didn't know before?
We just know what not to be. Like last year, we had a big loss that was going to hurt us, and that was Texas A&M. And I think that St. Louis is almost that game. Like, we don't want to be that. Like, we just wasn't us, and we just know where to look back and like, yo, we can't be that. Just moving forward. And I mean, it's a lesson in all our losses. That was a lesson.
What was the difference between the first half and the second half tonight?
First half, just defense, just knowing the personnel. They had guys that just shoot at any time. Their big man is a threat at any point. And offense, we were doing good. It was just defense, just knowing where the key guys were, and we just weren't doing that. In the second half, we had just more of a team defense of knowing where the guys are.
You guys have a lot of new faces this year, and also some guys coming back from 2 years ago. So it's a lot of guys really haven't played together before.
Right.
They're getting used to it again.
It's a new team.
It is.
It's a new team.
How does it compare, contrast to maybe last year's team at the same time of the season?
Oh man, it's just. I mean, everybody's just open to learn new things. There's not a knock on last year, but we just got more guys just I can't think of the word, just hungry and just knowing when their time comes, they're ready. And I think that's the biggest difference.